What was once thought to be a shrinking segment here in America, the mid-size truck segment has really started to heat up over the years, especially with new introductions from Jeep, Ford, and Honda. So I'm here at the 2019 Chicago Auto Show, where Toyota has just unveiled the fully refreshed 2020 Toyota Tacoma. Let's take a first look. So here in America, the Toyota Tacoma is the king of sales for mid-size trucks. So for 2020, in order for them to retain that status, they really wanted to make some subtle changes to the vehicle in response to new competition from the Ford Ranger and the upcoming Jeep Gladiator. And you can see the grille has been slightly tweaked. This particular one that I'm showing you is the TRD off-road model. You can still choose this vehicle between 6 different trims. These LED headlights, which are available on the upper trims, are a new feature for 2020. It addresses my complaint of the standard halogens that they used to offer. You have an LED running light. You also have LED fog lights here at the lower front fascia. Overall, Toyota didn't need to make any design changes to the Tacoma, really, aside from the new LED headlights. It's still a very handsome looking truck. I imagine a lot of Tacoma buyers, they're very loyal. They're going to continue to do that. Now, being a refresh model, it does have new wheel sizes available from 16s up to 18-inch wheels. The TRD off-road model I'm showing you here has these all-terrain Goodyear tires. You can also offer, they also offer a TRD Pro, which offers an even more aggressive tire and wheel option. Now, Tacomas are also still available in the 2 different cab configurations, like a base cab and then this double crew cab if you guys want, and it'll be either a short or a long bed. Now, if you want to look over at the rear of the vehicle, Toyota again didn't make any changes really. The taillights have a slightly more darker tint to them. They aren't even a full LED taillight like you get on some of the competitors. And then Toyota does offer a factory-tuned TRD Sport exhaust if you guys want a little bit more of a meatier sound from your Tacoma. So under the hood of the 2020 Tacoma, Toyota actually hasn't made any changes to it, which they didn't really need to make changes. Your base engine is still a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder with 159 horsepower. Now, nobody really buys that engine. Most of you are going to go for the V6, which is still that 3.5 liter D4S. So it's got direct import injection V6, 278 horsepower and 265 pound-feet of torque. Now, those numbers are still good, although I will say that they are starting to trail a little bit. The new GM twins have the most powerful V6 in the segment. Now, the transmission still remains either a manual transmission, a 6-speed, or you can get the 6-speed automatic, which is a standard. The Tacoma will still tow up to 6,800 pounds. So that, again, hasn't really changed. You can take your pick between rear or 4-wheel drive. But let's hop into the interior, or take a look at the interior and see some of the changes that Toyota has made for 2020. So on the inside of the 2020 Tacoma, unfortunately, Toyota said I can't actually sit in this one, but I can at least show it to you. The interior hasn't really changed, which again, it didn't really need to from a design perspective. The biggest upgrade they gave you was the new infotainment system. This has the latest version of the Toyota Entune 3.0. It's an 8-inch touchscreen display, and it also includes Apple CarPlay, Amazon Alexa, and wait for it, Android Auto. This is the first Toyota vehicle to get Android Auto, and it's actually been expanded across the entire TRD truck lineup. So the Sequoia offers it, the Tundra offers it, and the 4Runner and the Tacoma. So that's a really great addition. Toyota has basically been listening to customers. The rest of the cabin, this particular one here, is limited. It has the leather seats with the heated seat. It offers a 10-way power adjustable driver seat, which is again a new feature. And then Toyota's kind of expanded the availability of the keyless access system, which you couldn't even get on a Sequoia before, but the Tacoma has always offered that on the higher trims. You have wireless charging. So overall, the interior of the Tacoma is still very nice. I'm really loving the fact that Toyota added the upgraded infotainment display. I think most buyers are going to be really pleased when they see the refreshed one with the current amount of tech features that it has. So just like the pre-refreshed Tacoma, Toyota offers several different flavors of this truck. This one here that I'm showing you is the Limited. It's kind of more of a street-oriented option with the 18-inch wheels and the more street-oriented tires. The grille also has its own unique front fascia, but I think I actually prefer the look that you get on the TRD off-road and Pro models. The Limited trim does come standard with LED headlights, which is optional on all the other trims. Now, speaking of which, if you guys are looking to purchase the all-new 2020 Tacoma, this vehicle will be going on sale, Toyota says, in the fall of 2019, with no pricing yet announced. That will be announced at a later date. For Redline Reviews at the 2019 Chicago Auto Show, I'm Sophian Bay.